You point to your neighbor and tell them everything attached to you wins. Come on, let's tell them everything attached to you wins. Now just tell them, say, it's your winning season. It's your winning season.
Good morning. Welcome to a winning moment with the Wins. We have some guests with us on today, and we're excited. We want to talk about I Am STEM. We've been doing it for a minute now, and so it's an awesome program. And Lady Wins is here, and she's going to introduce our guests. And they're not guests to us; they're family, part of the Spread family. And so we gonna go ahead and jump into it because we do have a STEM camp coming up, and we want to make sure that you guys do not miss the opportunity to be a part of I Am STEM camp. Lady Wins, would you introduce our?
It will be my honor. We're just excited to have you all here. Like Pastor said, we're going to be talking about I Am STEM Camp, and we are so excited to have our family here with us. We have our director, Jamisha Ward. She's the site director. And then we have her beautiful daughter who also helps us out with, she volunteers. This is Jordan Brewer.
Yeah.
Bruton, Jordan, we just call her Jordan. Jordan, and she assists, she helps with volunteering with the young kids.
Yeah.
And she even helped bring them other teenagers along to volunteer as well. I think you went through the camp. Did you ever, you went through the camp 1 year maybe? No, you've always volunteered. So when we started, she was outside of the limit that we started at, the age. Yeah.
Group, yeah.
So we're just excited to have them here. We're going to go ahead and begin to give you guys some information about the STEM camp because we definitely want your scholar. Because remember, we said they're called scholars.
Right.
So we want your kids to be a part of our I Am STEM camp.
So let's start it this way. So how long have we been doing this? How long?
This will be year 6.
Year number 6. Year number 6. Man, I remember when we started with how many kids?
Okay.
Maybe 12?
I think
15?
about 9.
Wow, 9 kids. And so last year we had how many? We was up
It
to
was up to 33. I think that was the grand total. Yeah.
wow. So we went from 9 to 33. That is very awesome. And so how do we get into STEM? Because we used to do Vacation Bible School.
We did. We used to do Vacation Bible School.
And so we use that time now for our STEM camp.
Yeah, God allowed us to connect with one of the, Lawton is a plant. There's a lot of plant people here in the state of Oklahoma. But in Lawton, because of Fort Sill, you got a lot of people out of state.
Right.
To include all of us that's sitting here this morning.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. That's right. Georgia, South Carolina is in the house.
It's in the house.
GA in the house. Bulldog. Roof, roof. And Bulldogs.
So what God did was he allowed a young lady to come because of the military. Remember, she came to be here with her daughter.
Right.
Kanitha, Sister Kanitha.
Yeah, Sister Kanitha. That's
from
right.
Florida.
Right.
From Florida. She came and she was actually our usher leader.
Right.
And so she came to us. Remember, she came to us and she said, Pastor, when I was in Florida, I worked in the STEM camp with this doctor. Her name was Dr. Natalie King. And she's just so awesome. And the camp is awesome. And da-da-da-da. She was so excited. We were like, okay, let us hear more.
Yeah.
And we got in touch with Dr. King in Atlanta. And
That started it all.
it just propelled from there.
Yeah. And we didn't know anything about STEM.
Didn't know.
Had y'all heard anything about STEM?
Not a lot, but briefly I heard about it, but not anything like we do now.
Right. And this was 2019.
And it was
2019.
And it was an easy transition from Vacation Bible School to STEM.
Yeah.
Because we got more people involved in STEM than we actually did in Vacation Bible School.
We did.
Yeah. And so okay, so let's go ahead. Let's talk about STEM. What do STEM mean and what's our time frame this year? What yeah.
Well, STEM, the acronym STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It's just a breakdown of those categories and teaching children different strategies and different coding and all kind of stuff that's just, a part of those subjects in school. The careers, if you look at where things are going today, careers and jobs in the market are going towards electronics, STEMs,
Right.
math, and all that type of stuff. So now the schools are getting a hold of it at an early grade in these camps and starting the training with the children as far back as Head Start.
Oh, wow.
They have STEM training. It's just basic knowledge on up until the high school. They're coding. They're ready to go into the fields as they're coming out of high school into training.
Right.
So this camp is just great because it gives children who don't have access to these type of classes or these type of training, it's giving them access and availability on a level where they can have the STEM training and be prepared when they're in college and everything. So these 6 years, starting out, first time, we've seen it, but as over the years, time goes and the children are growing, we see the growth. We see their knowledge expanding, and it's just exciting. Each year it gets more and more fun.
I see, and I'm gonna tell you something. I actually notice our kids, and our kids can go on the computer and they know how to research now. They don't just go on and play,
Yeah.
but they doing documentaries and all of that, and that really blows my mind. It was last year. Last year at the Armed Forces Day parade, I was passing out flags, and a couple of family like, "Hey, Pastor Wiz, y'all doing STEM camp? Y'all doing STEM camp?" And so we get that all the time now
Yeah.
from people that we really don't. I don't really know. You guys know them, but I don't know them because y'all with them every day, and I see them, periodically when I come through. But yeah, they run up to me and, "Hey, enjoy STEM camp. We'll be back next year. Our kids loved it," and all of that kind of thing. And so that's kudos to you guys because you guys
Yeah.
there every day doing the work, putting in the work, and we really appreciate you. And we couldn't do it without you because it takes a lot of volunteers.
Yes, it does.
It takes a lot of
And it's more than just what's done during the day.
right
It's what's done prior to
prepping. Yeah,
prep. Yeah.
getting ready,
Getting ready for the day, getting ready for the camp to start, period.
Right.
That behind the scenes stuff. So, yeah.
And so this year, what are our STEM camp dates?
This year the dates are this first day is June 12th. No, I'm sorry, June 17th. Final day July 12th.
Okay.
It's a 4-week camp, so it'll be 4 weeks full of adventure. We start 7:30 in the morning where you can drop your child off. We start out with breakfast and the activities end at 5:30 each day. So you have almost 10 hours. What is that? About 9.5 hours for your child.
Supervision.
Listen, for those out there listening and watching, listen, there's no greater babysitter than I Am STEM Camp. Your kid will be involved, they will be learning and not just sitting around. And so that money would be well invested. What's our max? What are we capping out at this year?
This year we're capping out at 40.
At 40.
Right now, so far, our check registration we have right at 20.
Oh, wow.
So we're getting close.
Wow.
We're getting close.
So listen, you cannot procrastinate. We only got about 20 slots left. And so you need to go on
STWLawton.com and register.
Yeah, go on our website and register. And so let me ask you, Jordan, let me ask you this. What are some of the fun things that you got to do? Now, this is what blessed me. Was it last year that we brought the petting
The year before.
Year before.
Yeah. Traveling.
Yeah, the traveling zoo.
Mhm.
Now, I love that. Out of all the STEM camp activities, I think
you did.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they is.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they'll be here. They're already on calendar for this year.
Oh, wow. That's going to be so exciting. I got close to a snake. Did you touch it?
Yeah, it was around my neck.
Oh. I got to touch it.
I didn't do any of
And the
that.
way I touched it, I closed my eyes and touched it. It's like, yeah, I just touched the tail. Wow, man, that was what, girl? You man, you brave. That was a what, python?
Yeah, I think
Oh, wow, man. So what are some of your other highlights? Some fun highlights.
Oh, well, I really did like when we went to the Science Museum because there was a lot of stuff about STEM there. And it was just fun. And I forgot what group I was with, but they were actually really good the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was just fun with them. And yeah.
Okay. So what we don't realize is that in our everyday life, we're doing STEM.
Every day.
Every day, all day. I didn't realize that until we got, connected to STEM. I'm like, man, yeah, this is STEMs and that's STEMs and all of that. I never realized that. And with our babies, man, they look like they come out the womb knowing how to work an iPhone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Phone.
Yeah.
Still phone. There's
So,
gonna be an iPhone.
yeah.
Still
And so man, these kids are so smart these days. Yeah, these scholars. But what STEM does, it opened up their eyes.
it done.
And what I like about our STEM camp is that we give kids, our scholars that may not have had the opportunity nor the funding, the resources to see some great things.
Exactly.
And encourage them that I can do this and I can be that. And there are grants and scholarships out there that can help me go to college. And so it opened up our eyes.
Right.
And so, man, that just blesses me. And so give us some highlights of this year's. I'm glad to know the zoo coming back.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure I put that on my calendar. Yeah.
I can't quote the exact date right now, but I think it's the first week that the zoo will be here. It's like a Wednesday or Thursday, but they're going to come again.
Okay.
I think he said he was bringing like up to 17 animals he was going to try to get this time. And
So
I
they
have
remember us from the last time?
Yeah, they remember it, and they was excited when we called because she told me the outlook that we had. Yeah, we were out on the lawn and everything. I said, yep, that's us. They remember, so they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We know we have that. Actually waiting on confirmation. I should be hearing today from 2 other places. One of them will be the aquarium in OKC. We're looking at going to the aquarium in OKC, and we also have our Castaway Cove water park trip that they look for, which is
the kids love.
final trip for fun play. But this year, the theme for the camp is STEM's Mighty Defenders.
Okay.
And basically each year they have like a certain theme that they go in there and they base the curriculum off of that. So it's something that the children notice, and all the children know Mighty Defenders. They know superheroes. And she's trying to build superheroes, which her thing is to build superheroes in the STEM world.
Okay.
So basically just equipping them with everything so they can go out and prepare them for adulthood to walk into these jobs and do what they have to do defending. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how she's going to have the curriculum drawn around that this year.
Yeah.
And it's just a whole lot of fun. I mean, we have trips, but the curriculum throughout the week leads up to the trip at the end of the week.
Right.
And it just ties together, and it's just fun for the children.
Wow. And some adults too. I see the adults be having fun.
We have a ball.
Right, we do. I enjoyed it. And so the curriculum, who's preparing the curriculum and how's that kind of laid out?
Well, starting in the morning for the first 5 hours of camp, the students are online with the University of Georgia professors that have already been picked out by Dr. King. And they teach the children hour by hour, subject by subject for the first 5 hours. They might do math, reading, science, some history, and they throw all that in. And then by the afternoon, after 2 p.m., we open up with our curriculum that most of the teachers here that we have here or volunteers put together. And it's still STEM-based. We have fun games. We do a lot of reading training, math training, going over definitions, and just a lot of building, so preparing them for school. So, I have a testimony. I have a child that's been involved in STEM, I think now about 3 years. And the way that the curriculum has been built from the morning to the afternoon is just keeping her wired. So when she go back to school, we have been seeing tremendous
That's awesome.
results. Her grades, she started out basically no speech, couldn't read and everything.
Yeah,
Since the STEM camp, she's excelling in
Oh
everything.
man.
And it's like,
In her conversation, not to cut you off, but
yeah.
conversation on Sundays, she come up to me and have a whole, just an adult conversation.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing
Yes.
how far she came and how,
Right.
when we first met her,
Right.
she would hardly speak.
Yeah.
But now, man, she has a whole conversation.
And just open it and She'll even tell you STEM camp. She's been talking about STEM camp now for about the past 3 months.
She's ready.
And she's ready. She's excited about it.
Yeah.
She's ready. So they look forward.
And the kids in the community are too, because there's times when kids come to us,
Right.
Parents that come and say, "Oh, my child was struggling in math."
Right.
But after the STEM camp, now she's excelling in math or
Right.
excelling in reading, like you said. So yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
something that you want to get your child or your grandchildren or your niece or your nephew
Yes.
into the camp. And I'm just excited because not only has God allowed us to do the STEM camp, but talk about the other sites. He's even allowed us to expand it
Yeah.
to other sites and then even connect with the city.
Yes.
Talk about that for us.
Yeah.
Well, yes. This is the second year we have. We're running 3 sites. That'll be us. Another place here, Abundant Life Ministries, and Might Learning Center. They have joined us last year, and they're doing the same curriculum, same program with their set of children. I know we had 33, and I think they had like 30 at one site, 12 at the other site. So they gave an opportunity for the STEM curriculum to just be pushed around the community to other children. Yes. And it's just exposed. And so this year they're going to do it again. And I'm hoping that their numbers are a little bigger.
Yeah.
Each year we trying to grow. I hope they grow. And that way we can just each year expand it to more and more children, and they're getting the opportunity. And not even if it's not just about the opportunity of just learning, but it's getting children involved in the summer.
Yeah.
Right.
It's keeping them safe. They have a safe place
Out of trouble.
out of trouble.
Exactly.
They just learning and they're building. Like we said, my children's been here 3 years. They looking forward. This is like they family.
Right.
So they have their own little village that they come
Right.
to.
Over the summer.
Whole summer.
Yeah. From the STEM
It's
camp.
just all
Right.
kind of positive.
Business relationship
Yes.
Yeah.
outside of the ministry.
Yes.
Because the other kids come that's not a part of the ministry. And so then I know for sure after the camp that they stay connected.
Exactly.
Right.
They do.
Exchange
Yeah,
their numbers like the grown folk do. Exchange their
Birthday party.
And they go to birthday parties and they just celebrate each other throughout the year.
Yes.
But that connection was done because of the city.
That was STEM camp.
God used the STEM camp to connect them
Exactly.
to other kids and they're not necessarily in the Lawton area.
Yeah, that's true.
They had them come from Texas.
Texas. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so wouldn't it be great that if we could get a STEM camp in every community?
That would be awesome.
That way, uh, a scholar would have a STEM camp close to them. In case they don't have transportation,
Exactly.
they could just walk maybe to the church or to whatever organization that's willing to hold the STEM camp. And that's our goal. We would love to be able to reach out and do other STEM camps in other areas here so that we can all come together and it can be spread all over the city.
Right.
Yeah.
That's part of the STEM, because I forgot about
The STEM consortium. Also, because of this camp, the city has put together different groups. It's like STEM was going on all over the city,
Mhm.
but it wasn't like a cap on it. We had this camp, that camp. So
right.
this year we are part of what they call the STEM consortium, which was put together by the mayor and the city officials. And basically they're just putting it all together, making a line for like children to start STEM training from Head Start all the way up to going to college. And when we sit at the table, put our heads together, we're able to build a better plan and get the children what they need, training.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just
Everybody working together.
everybody works together.
One piece over here and one. So that collaboration makes it work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
mean, if you got one mind,
Yeah.
and you can.
And resources.
Yeah.
Now we can bring our resources together and we can have more resources, to be able to serve more people.
Exactly.
And so that's
And like we were saying about the STEM camp connecting our kids locally, it also connected them because you were saying the first 5 hours is they're getting classes to Dr. Kingdom and Dr. Kingdom is in Atlanta,
In Georgia, yes.
Georgia. So then they're also collaborating with kids in
yeah.
Other states.
other states.
Mhm.
Because when our camp starts, there are more camps that's starting.
Yes.
It's not just the camp here in Oklahoma. It's camps in Texas, in Florida, Georgia. I want to say
Virginia.
Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just
That's powerful.
Yeah, it's just all over, and they
It's
get to see, like they have, like you say, the interaction is there for those children all over.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's great.
That's one.
So listen, where else would you want your child to be at this summer? This summer, where else? Where else could they be besides in a I Am STEM camp? And if you're not on the outside of town, then Abundant Life or Mike's,
Right.
you can be a part. I thought Pastor Gladney is Powerhouse a part.
They were, I think, supposed to be a part, but last I heard, we were waiting on teachers. I'm not sure if he was able to get his
Get
teachers
some
yet.
teachers.
Yeah, but I know that they did want in.
And the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes,
The boys,
yes.
right? The Boys and
So
Girls
we got
Club.
final
Yeah.
confirmation.
So those are two possibilities
Yes.
as well: the Boys and
Yeah.
Girls Club, and then Powerhouse Church.
Powerhouse Church, yeah.
And so let's talk about just for briefly, because there is a fee.
Yes, yes.
Let's talk about that fee.
The fees for the camp are $75 registration fees. The registration fees includes everything that your child would need for camp. All kind of supplies, T-shirts, everything that they require. They will get that with the registration fee. Afterwards, it'll be $75 a week. If they have a sibling, I think it's $65 with the sibling discount. And yeah, and that just pretty much takes care of everything. I know it might sound a little pricey, but I promise you, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's well
It
worth
is.
it is. It's
Because they get three meals.
it's
3 meals.
Yeah. Shit.
3 meals.
They get 3
snack.
meals and a snack.
numerous snacks.
Yes.
And then we have volunteers.
Almost endless snack.
Endless.
'Cause-
snacks. Then you have volunteers that come by and say, "Oh, it's warm, and we just want to bring them some ice cream, and we
Yeah.
just want to bring
That's
them."
it.
And then there's scholarships for those.
Yes.
So you can apply for scholarships and see if
Yeah.
And the scholarships this year are income based. So there is a when you go to the STW Lawton website, you will see the scholarship form, fill it out, and they will go through, check it out, make sure you fill everything out. That way we can check it, and we'll let you know what you are eligible for if you are eligible.
right.
That's with the scholarship. But if you can go ahead and let's do that like immediately.
Yeah.
They can go ahead and get that done if you are interested. So let that be done now.
Right. Then with that fee, though, when you think about it too, because they're getting, like Pastor was saying earlier, you're getting all those meals and endless snacks,
Yes.
and you're getting a field trip because the
Oh, it's a field trip. Yeah.
every week.
It's expensive.
You know, field trip every
It's
week,
expensive.
and it's not. They're good field trips.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're expensive field trips. Like you
Yes.
said, they cost
Yeah.
more than $75. But so it's well worth the money.
Yes.
It's well worth the money. And so I would again just encourage you if you have any grandchildren, children, like I said, niece, nephew, cousins,
Yeah. And so
get them registered.
this program is ran basically off of volunteers.
Yeah.
And so we need volunteers. We need people like Jordan. Okay. You got young people out there like Jordan. Man, you have them to volunteer and you get credit. Don't you get
Yes.
community hours credit,
Community hours.
community service for graduation, volunteer hours. And so
Right.
yeah.
And you know what? I want to share this too about the camp because this camp is just know that everyone everyone that's around your children has been vetted.
Right.
Yes.
Every person has to be vetted if they're going to be around.
Right.
If they're going to have anything to do with the camp, not just around your children, but if they're mopping, they're taking out the trash.
Right. They have to do
They have to be vetted. If they're over the age of 18,
Yes.
they have to be vetted.
Yeah.
And so when we talk, and we take that very seriously.
Yeah.
Yes.
The founder takes it very seriously, and we take it very seriously because the people are precious to us. They're precious to God, first of all, but they're precious to us as well. And so know that your children will be safe. They're going to be in a safe zone.
Yes.
So
In a safe zone.
So if we have any volunteers out there, people may want to volunteer, or teachers,
Educators.
educators. Yeah, we're still needing some educators and some volunteers out there, and we have a way to get them vetted still.
Yes.
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 Okay, yeah. And so all you need to do is go to the website, say you want to volunteer, say you want to be a teacher, or reach out Can we give a number? Spread the word.
580-351-6556.
Yeah.
580-351-6556.
Yeah. Give us a call. If we're not here, leave a message. We'll get back with you because we're still needing some volunteers and we're still needing some educators. Um, so Jordan, what is your experience in STEM camp?
Well, my experience with STEM camp, well, it's basically like being around the kids a lot. It's really, really fun, and they get used to you, and then they just have that good relationship with you, and
They just kind of love on you, don't
They do.
I love
was
it.
gonna
I
say that
love
too,
it. They,
because
they,
when you
yeah.
walk
When
in,
you walk
they
in,
be like,
everybody come hugging you and calling you.
Yes.
They love on you, man. I love it. I love
They
it.
do. They love on you.
Yeah.
Right. And then you love on them
Yeah.
and their personality is just so it's
You
just
get
so
to know
some
them.
of them you'd be like, where's
Yeah.
where's
So each day you're looking for those kids.
Yeah,
where's
yeah.
yeah.
I know I cannot say one thing about her. Not just the children are learning.
Yeah.
Volunteers. Like when she started, she was kind of struggling a little bit. She got like almost 4.0 now, about to graduate.
Wow, that is
That's
awesome.
And that's like just being here volunteering and everything. I've seen growth in her as well as just a volunteer.
Man,
Right.
that is awesome.
And you
That
know,
is awesome.
I also want to add, I'm gonna let you add it though, because we do as when the scholars get here, we do an assessment. Talk
Yes,
about that
yes.
real briefly.
The first week, I try to do it mainly all on the first day, but like the first 2 days in the afternoon, they are being assessed on math, reading, writing skills. And then last year we just did it at the first and then at the end of camp. But this year I'm thinking I'm going to do it 3 times midway, like, and just see how are they progressing. That way we'll know when school starts. The parents have some type of way to know. Okay, this is where my child needs focus. This is where my child needs focus. So it's just basically they're going to come in and we make it fun, but yes, they
Right.
will be assessed.
So we do the assessment so we
Yes.
can so that we can tailor in the
Yes.
afternoons we can tailor how we need to tutor them.
Exactly.
And work with them.
Last in a less a better word, but we want to tutor them to make sure that we get them to that where they need to be.
Yes.
Because our curriculum is also tied to the Oklahoma.
To Oklahoma State standards.
There you
Yes,
go.
that we follow those.
Yes.
And I'm looking, as you can see, as the parents are filling out applications, a lot of them are requesting reading help this year with their
Yeah.
children.
Oh,
So we
great.
already know coming in,
Great.
Yeah.
coming in with that. So volunteers,
Yeah.
please, we definitely,
Yeah.
that's,
Great.
Listen, our
This has
time
been
is gone,
good.
but it's been good. We may need to do another one in maybe midweek, mid month, mid what
I don't know. Maybe we'll look at
midterm.
doing
I don't
something.
know. Yeah,
Just,
doing it when STEM.
Right, right.
Actually
in the
doing
middle of
STEM.
Right.
Yeah, we'll do
yeah,
one
That
and,
sounds
and
good.
yeah,
That
maybe
sounds
we can
good.
get something going there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been awesome. I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all got anything out of it, but listen, there's an awesome STEM camp, awesome opportunity this year for you to enroll your kids, enroll your grandkids, your scholars, and that they
Your
can learn
cousins,
and they can
your
learn.
nieces, your nephews.
Yeah, get them all
Get them all
so
in
that they
here.
can learn. And anybody that's watching us, if there's not a STEM camp in your area and you are interested in starting one, reach out to us. Reach out to us. We would love to try to help facilitate that and get it started in your state, in your hometown. Yeah, reach out to us. So, STEM camp, June 17th, July the 12th. 7:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m. stwlawton.com. Go there to register. Preferably, we'll see you guys. We'll be able to meet you personally and your children or grandchildren, and we'll be able to shake your hand and hug your neck and just celebrate with you.
Yes. And so sign up for the STEM camp, but we also want to invite you to register for the women's conference that's coming up on June 7th and 8th. Go to stw.com and register for our women's conference. And first ladies, please, please, please register for the First Lady Luncheon. It is free.
Remember, we are healthy,
We
wealthy, and wise.
wise.
We also declare and decree that the rest of this day shall be the best of this day, and the rest of this week shall be the best of this week, and the rest of this month shall be the best of this month, And the rest of this year shall be the best of this year. And the rest of your life shall be the best of your life. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless you.
Amen.
Everything attached to you wish. Now just tell them, say, it's your winning season. It's your winning season. It's your winning season. It's your winning season. If God got to carry you, it's your winning season. If God